I'm Attorney Ramsey Bahrawy, and this is Your Money, Your Life. Today our topic is the distinction between cognitive decline due to natural aging and Alzheimer's disease. Assisting me in this discussion is Marilyn Stasonis, registered nurse who for the past 30 years has served as an Alzheimer's specialist. In addition, she was instrumental in developing the first Alzheimer's Day program in Massachusetts. Thereafter, she worked with the Robert Wood Johnson Foundation in the development of Alzheimer's Day programs in the United States. And that's not all. Marilyn demonstrated her commitment to the care and treatment of people living with Alzheimer's disease by her membership in the Massachusetts Assisted Living Association, where she was involved in regulation review and policy development. Additionally, she's been a frequent invited speaker in many arenas on Alzheimer's disease and related dementias. Currently, Marilyn is the Director of Wellness and Memory Programs with the Northbridge Companies, a company providing the next generation of senior living. Marilyn, it's great to have you on the program.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
So normal age-related cognitive decline and mild cognitive impairment, are they the same?
They're really not the same.
They're not the same.
No.
Okay, tell us what the difference is.
No, there isn't the same. Normal aging, you know, you're slower in your response time, slower in bringing back the memories. Mild cognitive impairment means that your cognition is truly impaired. There is some memories you cannot bring back. The interesting piece with mild cognitive impairment is that a percentage of those people will go on to developing Alzheimer's disease. A percentage of those will stay the same, and a percentage of people will go back to having normal cognitive thinking. But you know, there's still so much to learn about mild cognitive impairment. It's just that slight decline below your normal aging or changes.
Okay, so you've got age-related cognitive changes, and then the next step up, so to speak, is then mild cognitive impairment.
Correct.
Okay. It's good to know. Now, a person with mild cognitive impairment, is that person at more risk for developing dementia or not?
They're more risk for developing Alzheimer's disease.
And why is that?
Most of the research has tried to focus now on looking at people earlier on or before there's any cognitive impairment, or looking at it really early, because that's where the research wants to try to head to prevent Alzheimer's disease, or to prevent more cognitive impairments.
We hear oftentimes in social discourse where people who can't remember something oftentimes can't remember a name, and they'll say, you know, I'm having a senior moment. Is there such a thing as a senior moment, or is that just a figment of people's imagination?
There is such a thing in some ways of a senior moment. It's kind of a comical term that we use.
Yeah,
you know, everybody uses.
It is.
You know, I think it is a comical term because I think everybody gets concerned. We all get concerned about the fact, particularly as we get older, if we can't remember something. The important piece here is not so much that you can't remember the name, but that you would know and be able to process and determine how to find that name.
Right.
The important piece is that you're able to retrieve the information maybe later, or you remember that you forgot something.
Right. Just like the rest of our bodies, as we age, our brains change. Although we all notice some occasional age-related slow thinking and memory loss, serious memory loss, confusion, language difficulties, and other major changes are not a normal part of aging. Today we learned that normal age-related cognitive changes do not necessarily interfere with a person's ability to safely live independently. Marilyn explained that older adults with mild cognitive impairment do not automatically meet the criteria for dementia. When the time comes for help, turn to a competent and compassionate physician who understands the effective treatments available to provide the best medical care. Also consider an assisted living community such as Stonebridge, Burlington for the right care at the right time. In closing, thanks to my guest, Marilyn, thank you for being on the program.
You're very welcome. It's my pleasure.
And as always, thank you to you, our viewers, for watching Your Money, Your Life. My name is Attorney Ramsey Bahrawy, Building Your Trust.